Now, the criminals who are not within the walls of the correctional center are out there committing crime. And that's why terrorism has had such a devastating effect on farming in recent times. It's also become a source of concern for governments at all levels, as there are fears that it will increase the risk of food shortage in the country. Already, a substantial number of farmers across the country have been forced out of their farms for fear of being attacked. TVC News correspondent Abdulatif Yusuf observes just how some farmers took the risk of going back to their farms in anticipation of a bumper harvest this year.
Food security is the ability of the people to meet up with their food demands without any fear of going out of stock. In the past, majority of people in Katsina State were engaged in one form of farming or the other to produce what they eat and eat what they produce. But in the past 2 years, records have shown that over 5,000 farmlands covering close to 58,000 hectares have been abandoned by farmers in Katsina State. These findings has further exposed the grave danger ahead if the situation continues like this.
This is a farm just a little far away from the main capital of the state, where plantation activities are still on as the rainy season is just setting in. The entire process is very tedious. As you can see, almost everything is done manually to ensure the food security of the nation.
This farmer, like many others, had no option to return back to farm despite the risk of being attacked by bandits at any time. This video was shot on same day the Dutama Police Area Command was killed a few kilometers away from this particular area. The farm owner and his laborers worked to finish up the day's business very quickly in order not to fall victim of the bandits. This year's farming season started with uncertainties because the rain started a bit late than we anticipated. But we are better now and almost done with planting. Fertilizer is a big problem now. It is too expensive for farmers like us that have to dispose almost 2 bags of guinea corn to get a bag of fertilizer. It is true that most farms have been abandoned by owners just across the road downwards. Most farms are very dangerous to visit. But we are lucky here. You can see for yourself. It has been established that 80% of residents in the state are full-time farmers, a reason why the level of unemployment is also on the rise. But most farmers are optimistic that harvest this year will in no small measure assist in boosting food production, as farmers have now relocated to safer areas to cultivate the land. Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News, Katsina.